years or more, but as we age, the chances for developing a chronic illness and needed long-term care, it increases. Joining us today, Dr. Bob Pokorski, to discuss the 5 W's of chronic illness care. Dr. Bob, thank you so much for joining us from New Jersey today. How are you today?
Good, Tom. Thank you.
Now tell us, will we need chronic illness care, and who will need that, by the way?
Well, not everyone will need it, Tom. We're talking about help with the activities of daily living, and this means help with things such as bathing, dressing, and eating. I talk about this in the context of the 5 W's of chronic illness care, and it's the who, why, where, when, and what duration. And when you talk about who, not everybody, but most of us. At age 65, about 7 in 10 people are going to need this care sometime later in life, Tom. And a lot of people are in denial. We did a survey at Prudential, and we asked women, do you think you're going to need this care? Only 1 in 5 of them thought that they would need it. And It's actually much closer to 7 in 10.
Yeah, that's a small percentage of ones who think they will need it. Why will care be needed, by the way?
We might need it for either what I call short-term care or long-term care, and the underlying conditions are much different. You and I are going to need short-term care after we develop cancer or heart attack. The care need is short, Tom. It's a few days or a few weeks, but the thing that you and I dread, it's the conditions that require long-term care, Alzheimer's, serious stroke. And here the care need can go on for many months or years, and sometimes for the remainder of our life.
And that care can be provided either at home or in another area, such as a retirement facility or a facility maybe like an Alzheimer's memory center, correct?
Tom, that's correct, but there's really a lot of good news here. If you look at folks who need this kind of care, the vast majority of people are going to be cared for at home by their families. They may end up in assisted living or nursing home sometime, but most of us will be at home. And what this leads to is there's a lot of potential stress on our families because they're going to be the main caregivers.
Oh, absolutely right. Now, the duration of the care that can be needed, that will vary according to the individual, correct?
It varies according to the individual, the disease that's causing the underlying need. But again, the good news is it doesn't matter which of these conditions one has. You're going to be cared for mainly at home. And as an example, if you look at folks with Alzheimer's disease, people don't recognize that 7 in 10 people with Alzheimer's are at home being cared for by their families.
Mm-hmm. And Alzheimer's also with dementia as well in a number of ways, right?
Yeah, Alzheimer's is one of the causes of dementia. It's the primary cause.
Yes, sir. And with all that, a lot of times comes a pretty strong financial impact to either the person who is sick or ill, and also to the family. How can we get some more information on that to help out with that financial need?
There are just a couple of ways to pay for this care, Tom. You can pay for it out of your savings. And a lot of folks either don't have that much money or they spend it earlier in retirement, or you can buy insurance for this need. And the good news is there are new options available, including life insurance. And this life insurance policies today will have riders that will allow you to access the tax-free benefit in your life insurance policy to pay for this care. What I recommend folks to do is to talk to your financial advisor. And we also have more information at our website, which is prudential.com/chronic care.
Great information, Dr. Bob Pokorski. Thank you so much for joining us today from Prudential headquarters there in New Jersey.
Thank you, Tom.
And we've got more coming up after the break, so stay with us.